Hey guys, Sonic Up right here today, back with another video. Today, continuing on with my playthrough on Sonic 2, and today we are going to Oil Ocean, and then after that we are going to Metropolis Zone. So yeah, these two zones right here are definitely, the hardest zones in the game. Sky Chase and Wing Fortress are kind of hard too, but wow, these two zones are the last two normal zones in the game, because Sky Chase is only one act, as well as Wing Fortress, as well as Death Egg. But yeah, and these last few zones are honestly not good. They're not horrible, but they're really not good. Oil Ocean, I already talked a little bit about that when I did Sonic Mania, but Oil Ocean is just not... It's okay, it just gave me a lot of trouble when I first played it, like it was a real pain in the... And it even gave me some trouble, I think, when I was recording it during this run. But yeah, so, Oil Ocean, I remember I just... I was really stuck on Oil Ocean, and I remember telling my mom, how hard, I don't remember, like, one of my parents, they were talking to me about how, like, if you believe you can do it or something, and I'm like, oh, well, and then I was playing this level when I was a little kid, when I was like 9 or 10 or something, and I was like, oh, I believe I can do it, and I still can't do it, and she's like, oh, well, you actually gotta put in the effort, and it was crazy how I was telling my mom about how hard it was for this level. I can't believe I actually did that. And then, of course, Metropolis Zone. Well, that's quite a big fucking surprise, because that Metropolis Zone is obviously a hell of a lot harder than this zone. A hell of a lot harder, actually. So, yeah, Metropolis Zone is a bitch. But anyway, we are almost done. We'll talk more about that when we get there. And now we are done with Oil Ocean Act 1. So yeah, now we are moving on to Act 2. And this is actually the last zone in this game to have 2 acts. Every other Metropolis Zone has 3 acts, which we'll explain more on that later. Metropolis Zone has 3 acts. And then Sky Chase is just 1 act. It's basically just Mirage Saloon Act 1 for Sonic and Tails and Sonic Mania, except it isn't as good in my opinion, with, less good music as well in my opinion. And then Wing Fortress, that's just 1 level. And then Death Egg Zone isn't even a zone, it's just an empty hallway with 2 bosses. So yeah, but again, Oil Ocean Zone, just a real pain in the ass. I really like the music, and aesthetically, I think it looks great. I love how the sunset looks right here. I mean, look at how great the sunset looks right here. I mean, god damn, dude. And yeah, the biggest problem with this level, in my opinion, which makes it the hardest, is definitely the enemy placement. Especially when you're playing it in, 4x3, like I am. I think I'm playing in 4x3. I could be wrong, but yeah, because, the game goes fast, so fast, and then you just smash into hazards and shit. So yeah, that's one of the people's biggest problems with Sonic 2, is that, the enemy placement is bullshit, and you're going so fast, you're just gonna slam into, some fucking hazards or whatever, so... Yeah, I can totally understand why people have been frustrated at this game before, especially this level. Metropolis Zone, again, that's a hell of a lot harder. And this Act 2 of Oil Ocean took me quite a lot longer than it normally does, because I went on like a slower pathway or something. It normally doesn't take anywhere near as long, I don't think, as it took me in this video for me to actually beat Oil Ocean. And that was not, I was actually not expecting that to happen. I was expecting that I was gonna stay on that platform, but that obviously did not happen, so yeah. Again, really not much more to say about this stage. I do have a lot to say about Metropolis Zone when we get there. But yeah, again, my biggest problem, again, is the enemy placement. Those octopus guys, and especially those seahorses, they can go fuck themselves. Those stupid fucking cunt bags, they can go fuck themselves. But I'm gonna be saying that a lot more when we get to Metropolis Zone because, well, yeah. Now I can finally go supersonic, and goddamn, motherfucker. It's a good thing I also went supersonic a lot for Metropolis Zone, because then the video probably would have been longer, and it would have been harder, and yeah, good thing I did that. But now we are going to the boss of Oil Ocean, which is just Eggman in a submarine, literally. And all you have to do is hit him and avoid that thing and avoid this little laser thing that shoots at you, which is also the Oil Ocean boss in Mania kind of has that as well, but yeah. So yeah, again, this boss is really not that hard. You don't even have to stay on the platform. You can just keep jumping in the oil, but yeah. Anyway, guys, that is it for Oil Ocean Zone. And yeah, now we are going to be moving on to Metropolis Zone, which is easily my least favorite stage in this game. And yeah, Metropolis Zone. Holy shit, this level was a huge pain in the ass when I first played it. It also has 3 acts because, when Sonic 2 was being developed, there was originally going to be a 1-act level called Cyber City or something, and they scrapped it, and then Metropolis Zone Act 3 replaced it, which, to be honest, they should have, I still don't care, they should not have had a 3rd act, because the 3rd act is definitely the worst. And this level, this level is just bullshit, and I went supersonic right there because I really don't want to have to deal with the bullshit, you know. The music is pretty alright, but oh, and those crusher things, wow, how did I not even die there? That's crazy, but yeah. So Metropolis Zone, you know, it's a pain in the ass. It put me through hell when I was a little kid. It took at least a few weeks, or, you know, sorry about that noise, by the way, or a few months. And those Astron guys, those stars that shoot out like that, those guys are fucking cunt bags, dude. Oh my god, they fucked me over so many times. If I wasn't supersonic, I would have been fucked over. And those slicers, bro, oh my god. Those guys, most people agree that those slicers are the worst. Oh, and what I did right there is I jumped off the screw and I missed it. So what you have to do when you do that is backtrack so the screw will appear again. But yeah, and also you can't use Tails to fly you because he'll get too tired when you get up there. But yeah. So this level's just bullshit. There's lava, there's Astrons, there's spiky things, a bullshit enemy placement. This level is a pain in the ass, but you know what? It's actually kinda good for a final level because it is challenging. And, you know, final zones are supposed to be challenging. So, you know, I mean, it's still, you know, one of the worst levels in the classic Sonic series, but it's still, I would still easily prefer this level over, you know, Eggman Land probably, or fucking End of the World from Sonic 06, and yeah, we are done with the first act, and damn, that was already probably, like, one of the longest levels, or at least by the time we get to Act 2 is gonna be one of the longest levels, but yeah, so, you know, overall, this game, huge pain in the ass, well, not this game, but this zone, and it took forever to fucking actually beat this shit. And again, this act introduces lava, and also the shell crackers. Those are horrible. Those guys are so terrible. I'll tell you more later. But the slicers are awful, bro. Most people say the slicers are the worst enemy in the Sonic series, and that's not true. Artificial Chaos from SA2, much worse than the slicers. Much, much worse. Those guys are way worse than the slicers. Like, it's not even, like, way worse. And here's another slicer right here, and, you know, again, you can't really see him coming, so it's like a big pain in the ass. But again, this is the final level, so it's supposed to be like this, and I went ahead and turned supersonic so I could beat the level fast and not have to deal with all the bullshit. But yeah, you know, so yeah, just this game, you know, it's just, I really love having Supersonic here. This is a great level to have Supersonic on. But yeah, also the shell crackers are fucking bullshit. And later on in, like, Act 3, you'll see that I got fucked over so many times. Act 3 is the only level where I usually can't collect 50 rings and go Super Sonic, because it's because of all the bullshit. Like, there's bullshit everywhere, you know? Like, I literally cannot manage to collect 50 rings on Act 3 because of all the bullshit. There's lava, there's those spike things, there's the Astrons. Those guys are awful. This zone only has like 3 badniks: Astrons, Shellcrackers, and Slicers. All 3 of them are horrible. The worst, easily the worst badniks in the classic Sonic series. They're terrible. But you guys probably already know all this, and I've explained enough, so I think for now we're going to be done talking about that. And now we are done with Metropolis Zone Act 2. We are now moving on to Act 3. Easily the worst act, in my opinion. I mean, I can't even get 50 rings to go Super Sonic during this act. Like, I literally can't even manage to collect 50 fucking rings. Sorry about that, guys. That's my phone going off. I can't even manage to collect, like, 50 rings in order to, you know, even get to whatever. So, sorry about that, guys. I was just reading the text right there. And these Crusher things, ugh. But again, why would they put Spikes right there? Like, why would they do that? Like, how was I even supposed to avoid that? You'll probably see more of that later in this video as well. And now I have to play this level legitimately, since I can't get enough rings to get Super Sonic, so yeah, that's kind of sucks. And yeah, Act 3, oh, they should, they should have, I mean, I don't care that they scrapped Cyber City, but this should have only been a 2-act zone, because this Act 3 of this zone is easily the worst. Also, the boss is difficult, because if we had the Insta-Shield in this game, that boss would actually be very easy and, you know, not hard at all. But because we don't, and oh, by the way, when I collected that shield, I expected, oh, well, I'm gonna get 50 rings with that. No, because then I got hit right there. And that fucking Shellcracker, I should have been able to kill that stupid fucking cunt. And look at that. How the fuck was I supposed to avoid that? I was gonna get hit by those spikes no matter what. It's inevitable I was gonna get hit by those, so that's bullshit. Also, yeah, again, guys, also, I don't know if I already mentioned this, but sorry if and the fucking Slicer right there, like, there's no fucking way for me to avoid that. But anyway, sorry if I haven't been uploading that much recently. You know, I've been at school, you know, I've had to deal with school and shit, because, you know, school just started. I'm in high school as well, you know, 2nd year of high school, so, you know, thank God I only got 2 more years left to deal with that stupid shit. But yeah, goddamn, see, we're still not even done. Like, this zone goes on for way too long. I mean, yeah, this zone, I mean, I do prefer this over Scrap Brain Zone, because Scrap Brain Zone is even more bullshit in my opinion, but I can totally see why, you know, people wouldn't like a level like this. But again, guys, it is the final, it's technically the final level of the game. It should be difficult. And look at Tails right there, just standing there and not helping. Like, if Tails and I were running on this together, the thing would actually go faster, because Tails' ass is just fucking standing right there and nothing happens. And you gotta really be careful, because if those guys knock you off, you're gonna have to, and you go all the way down there, you're gonna have to backtrack halfway across the level for the screw to reappear again. So what you gotta do is, when you run into those Astron guys, you gotta stop right there, like I just did, and that Slicer didn't even throw his slices at us, I guess, and so we fucked them up. And yeah, this boss is also a pain in the ass too. Wow, I have a lot to say about this stage. But you know, what you do in this boss is Eggman has like these little fake Eggmans surrounding him. You gotta just take one hit, kill him. And then after that, after you just one hit kill him, then yeah. Also, if you don't have him killed after you pop all those things, he'll shoot lasers at you, but I killed him before I would even have to worry about that. But yeah, guys, anyway, that is pretty much it for this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time, and we will probably be finishing off Sonic 2. Bye.